Hi, how are you? I'm Joey, and in this video of Joey's Tech, we are going to solve a very interesting problem using dynamic programming, which is shortest common supersequence. Let's quickly find out what the problem statement says. You are given two strings. This is about supersequence, and whenever it is about supersequence and subsequences, then strings are involved. So you are given two strings in this question. So string 1 is bear and string 2 is peach. All you have to do is find out the shortest common supersequence. Now let me tell you what a supersequence is, or what is the meaning of shortest common supersequence. So you have to find the shortest string which has both string 1 and string 2 as subsequences. Alright, so if you have not understood it till now, do not worry, I am sure you are going to understand it from the example. Now here the shortest common supersequence is going to be this. So as you can see, it is BEARCH. So it has string 1 and string 2 as subsequences. So you can see that you have BEAR, this is a string 1, and then you have BEA, and if you eliminate R, then you have CH. So this is string 2, which is peach. Okay, now let's talk about solving this problem. So one thing which is clear enough from this shortest common supersequence is that we need to find the longest common subsequence between the two strings. Okay, as you can see that we have over here a BEA, which is supposed to be the longest common subsequence between these two strings. Okay, and after we have found out the longest common subsequence between these two strings, in the next part of the question, what we have to do, we have to just add the remaining characters from string 1 and string 2, and that will make our shortest common supersequence. And when we are talking about calculating the length of this shortest common supersequence, then we can also say that it is going to be the length of the longest common subsequence plus the length of the remaining characters, which is 3 in this case. Or we can also say that the length of the characters of string 1 plus the length of the characters of string 2 minus the length of the longest common subsequence. So we have 4 as the length of the string 1, 5 as the length of string 2. The total length is going to be 9 in this case, and the length of the longest common subsequence is coming out to be 3. So we subtract 3 from 9 and we get 6, and that 6 is the length of this shortest common supersequence. So now let's quickly move to our framework where we are going to design the algorithm to solve the shortest common supersequence problem using dynamic programming. Before we do that, if you're new to my channel, if you are watching this video for the first time, then I recommend you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon, because that way you will get notified whenever I release new videos on dynamic programming, so that you do not miss out on any of the learning. So here we are at our framework, and this is the matrix which we are going to fill. As you can see, we have string 2 here, which is forming the columns of this matrix, and we have string 1 which is forming the rows of this matrix. Now I have already created a video on longest common subsequence and its variations, such as longest repeating subsequence, where I have given detailed procedure with intuition of solving longest common subsequence. You can refer to that if you do not know how to solve the longest common subsequence problem. The links to those videos I am providing in the description. We are going to start from here. All right, and we are going to compare this B with this B. So these two characters match, what we are going to do, we are going to go one step backward and we'll add 1 to this 0. So I'll get 1 over here. Then let's compare this B with this E. So they do not match. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the maximum value out of these two cells. So the maximum value is coming out as 1. So I'll put 1 over here. Similarly, B doesn't match with A. So I'll get 1 over here because that's the maximum value out of these two cells. B doesn't match with C. So it will be 1 over here again. B doesn't match with H. So it is going to be 1 over here. Alright, we come here. Then E doesn't match with B. So I am going to get 1 over here because it's the maximum value out of these two cells. Then we have E matching with E. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go one cell backward, add 1 to it. So I'll get 2 as the answer. Alright. So let's compare E with A. So they do not match. I'm going to take the maximum value. It's going to come out as 2. Over here, E doesn't match with C. So it is again going to be the game of finding the maximum value out of these two cells. And it is going to be 2. Okay. Now E doesn't match with H. So it will be maximum value out of these two cells. It is going to be 2. Okay. We are solving this using dynamic programming technique, and each cell represents a subproblem. So what this cell represents is that if we have one string as beach and another string as be, then the longest common subsequence is going to come as 2. We come here. Okay, so we have A not matching with B, so it is going to be 1, the maximum value. Then A does not match with E, so it is going to be maximum value out of these two. I'll take 2. It is going to be A with A, so they both match. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go one step back and I will add 1 to it, so I'll get 3. Now A doesn't match with C, so I'm going to take the maximum value out of these two and it is going to be 3. Now A doesn't match with H, so again it's a game of finding maximum value. So out of 3 and 2, the maximum value is going to come out as 3. Alright, now we are in our final row. So we have R not matching with B, so it's going to be the maximum value, which is 1. We have R not matching with E, so this is going to be 2. Then we have R not matching with A, it is going to be 3. Then R not matching with C, so this is going to be 3 because the maximum out of these two is going to come out as 3. And we have R not matching with H, so it is again going to be the maximum value, which is 3. Now 3 becomes our answer. That means 3 is the length of the longest common subsequence between BEAR string 1, which is string 1, and beach, which is string 2. Now let's find out the longest common subsequence, after which we are going to find out the shortest common supersequence as well. So we are going to start from here. Alright, because this cell gives us our answer. So what I'm going to do, since this 3 is not getting derived from this cell, that means H and R are not matching. Okay, it's vice versa. I could have checked these two characters and could have derived that it is not getting derived from here. So what we are going to do, we are going to either move in this direction or this direction, because we have to move in the direction of the maximum value, because that is what we are doing. We are deriving, we are taking the maximum value out of these two cells. Here we have 3 in both these cells, so I prefer to go up. So let me quickly highlight this with color. We have come here. Now, as you can see that A doesn't match with H. So I have to move towards the maximum value. The maximum value between these two cells is 3. So it is coming from here. So I'm going to move here. Okay. Now we are again going to do the same exercise of matching A with C. So they both do not match. I'm going to again shift in the direction of the maximum value. The maximum value between these two cells is 3. So I'll move in this direction. Okay. Now we have a match. A matches with A. That means we are getting a value from the cell which is diagonally backward. Alright. So the value is coming from here. So I'm going to move in this direction. And since I have got my first match, so A will be the third character in my longest common subsequence. Over here, I get a match between E and E. Alright, so E becomes my second character in the longest common subsequence, and that also means that I am getting my character, my length, my answer from here. Alright, now B also matches with B. So I have got my first character as well, and this one is coming from here, and this is where the series ends. So BEA becomes my longest common subsequence. Now remember that we are finding the shortest common supersequence. So all I have to do is take the character or characters which are remaining after eliminating this longest common subsequence from string 1. So if I remove the longest common subsequence from this string, I get only R. I'm going to put R over here. Alright, we are going to do the same with string 2. If I remove the longest common subsequence from this string, what characters I remain with? C and H. So I'm going to put C and H. Also, like I told you that the length of the longest common subsequence has come as 3, and the length of both the strings combined is 9. So the shortest common supersequence will become 9 minus 3, which is 6, and which also happens to be the length of the string over here. Now we are going to see the algorithm of this dynamic programming solution. So basically it's going to be an algorithm of the longest common subsequence, because what you have to do after you have found out the LCS is pretty simple. So here we have the algorithm. So what is happening here is that Mij, the value of Mij is getting calculated, which is going to be 1 added to the value of the cell which is diagonally backward if the string 1 index matches with the string 2 index, and if they don't match, then the value of Mij, that means the cell value, is going to be maximum of the cell at the top and the cell at the left. So this concludes this video of shortest common supersequence using dynamic programming technique. If you have got some questions, you are welcome to put them down in comments. I promise you that I'll answer them within 24 hours. I look forward to help you with algorithms and programming. Only for this video. Goodbye. Ciao, ciao.